Alright, boys and girls, the day has come. So Nintendo and Illumination are finally presenting their Super Mario Bros. Movie official trailer. We've known about this project for quite a long time, and it has been quite a train ride, I will say. From the entire announcement of it being made by Illumination of all companies, to the casting, to this poster, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no expectations for this movie. Like, literally, it could be anything at this one, because right off the bat, Illumination making the movie. Now, I'm not the most fond person of Illumination Studios myself. Probably their best movie is their first movie, being Despicable Me, which I think is hilarious in hindsight, because in that movie, Vector, the main villain of the movie, had like this Nintendo Wii that he was playing in his room, and it's just kind of funny to me that it's like the movie that was like the first movie that they made that had this whole like Nintendo gag would eventually become like the company that would make like the official Mario movie. Well, the most recent official Mario movie, as I should say. Anyways, then we have the whole announcement with the whole casting of the movie, and everyone's in a big fiasco about that because they're like, oh man, Chris Pratt is Mario, and to be completely honest, I kind of shrugged that all off because honestly, I was not expecting them to get Charles Martinet. I mean, as good as Charles Martinet is as the voice of Mario, he's getting up there in the years, and I think it's showing in a lot of his past performances in his games. You know, he's got to pass the torch, you know, sometime or another. And obviously, Chris Pratt, it's literally one of the most vanilla actors on the market, and Mario's probably one of the most vanilla characters on the market. So the thing is though, I want to see what direction they take with the voices. Are they going to try to play into the Mario characters, or is Chris Pratt going to be Chris Pratt? That's what I'm mainly wondering. And then there is this poster that they revealed, and I'm going to be honest, this poster really excites me. You know, as a graphic designer, this is an incredibly done, like a really well done poster. This looks like it has real heart put toward it. Like, it's literally looking through the world through Mario's perspective. I love how there's almost a little bit of Mario wherever you look. Like, there's NES references, there's Super Mario World references. The whole background looks like it came from Super Mario 3D World, which is like a Wii U title of all things. For crying out loud, it looks like there's like Captain Toad levels in the sky. Like, what in the world? What a weird thing to reference. Like, even the houses, the Toad houses don't look like Toad houses, but they look like the ones from like the GameCube era, like the ones from like Double Dash and stuff like that. And I just find that so, I find that so fun, like that there's like so many eras of Mario like wrapped up into one picture. I love it. So yeah, I have no expectations for this movie. But no, the reason why I'm so excited about this, I'm probably more excited about the trailer to this movie more than the actual movie itself, because we genuinely have no clue about what's going to happen. Like, Mario could turn around and his face could just be Chris Pratt. Nobody knows. That's what makes it so exciting. So apparently this is going to be more of a direct. So there's probably going to be like interviews. I totally expect like Shigeru Miyamoto, probably some Illumination dudes, to be completely honest. And then we'll probably get the trailer. I'm probably going to pause a lot during the trailer because I love analyzing things on the spot and talking about them. I can't wait to see what's in store. Let's just see what they got today. Let's go.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hi, Shigeru Miyamoto. It's been a hot second. Have you ever wondered if, like, they record these all at once?
Let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in. Why not?
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
Whoa.
I am
It's
speaking
so
on behalf
weird
of our
seeing an
director,
English-speaking
Michael
person in the
Geller,
Nintendo
our
Direct.
forecaster, and the entire
Dude, look at that Ben.
Illumination crew.
What's
When
the
I
point
tell
of his
you
hat?
that
I want to hear
producing
that
the
story.
Super Mario- It's been over 7 years.
Oh
since
my
we
goodness,
first started
7
talking
years?
about
I
making
mean,
this
yeah,
movie
that
together.
totally makes sense.
And
That
it is
totally
great to
makes sense
finally
now that I
be
think about
to
it. They
show
have
the
so many
very first
Nintendo
look at
references in
footage
these movies.
with-
See that? Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. There we go. Chris Pratt.
Man, I spent hours of my life stomping
Goombas.
Koopas
Goombas.
in the original Mario Brothers arcade game.
Okay. Nice save. Nice save. Technically shell creepers, but okay. Nice save, Chris Pratt. Alright, now here's my big question about this movie. Is Jack Black going to sound like Jack Black, or is Jack Black going to sound like Bowser? Okay, yeah, Jack Black definitely had a much better scripting than Chris Pratt did there. But yeah, honestly, I would totally buy the fact that Jack Black is a huge Mario fan. I don't know as much about Chris Pratt. I mean, Chris Pratt probably plays it like every once in a while. Like he's probably a lot more busy. Jack Black, I could totally envision playing a lot more Mario and having this role as Bowser being a lot more significant to him.
Let's press the start button.
Let's go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of Paper Mario's Bowser's Castle a little bit. This is a very intimidating Bowser, actually. I kind of like that. But then again, he's also going to be voiced by Jack Black. So, what direction are they going to go? Dude, that Koopa have an eye patch? Alright, that Koopa straight up has an eye patch. What in the world has Mario done to this Koopa that he would ever lose an eye? Like, he jumps on him. He jumps on him and they go into their shells and maybe they get kicked. How in the world are they gonna lose an eyeball from this?
Open the gates!
Yes! That's good! That is good. That's what I was hoping to hear. Penguins. Chuck them off the edge, Bowser. I like their little trebuchet. That's adorable. Those Koopas straight up have like knives. Oh, they're spears. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. The Toads in Mario Galaxy have spears, but I thought those were straight up daggers at first. Like these penguins, we're not dropping them off the edge. We're just straight up killing them.
I finally found it.
Okay, so he's getting the power stars. That's kind of cute. Wait, are you telling me that it's literally only one power star that Bowser's gonna be getting? He needs to get one power star, and guess what? He just puts it behind Chain Chomp's gate. Oh, okay, it is gonna be Chris Pratt. Honestly, it's not half bad. Definitely looks like a lot more organic of a Mushroom Kingdom to me. It's interesting that Mario and Luigi don't pop out at the same time. So I wonder if this is going to be a Mario Galaxy conundrum where eventually Luigi joins. I don't know, I always kind of liked them together. Like, that's how I always envisioned it with, like, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, Chris Pratt is just doing himself as Chris Pratt. That's kind of what I wasn't hoping for. It's probably going to be getting used to. I was kind of hoping that maybe he would do a bit of... He doesn't even sound Italian. That's the thing to me. Oh my goodness. I just heard this weird, like, little, what did I just hear in the background?
What is this place?
Did I just hear a Mario 64 penguin? I'm pretty sure I just did. What in the world? Play that back.
What is this place?
I'm pretty sure I just did hear a Mario 64 penguin. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, we literally just saw the penguins, but I'm pretty sure I just did. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're, that probably means that they're being allowed to sample a lot of, like, the actual Nintendo sound effects. I mean, obviously, they probably...
That mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine.
Actually, that's not a bad Toad. Toad has teeth, which is a little weird to me. I mean, I guess Toad would naturally have teeth because he's a toad, toad, and he probably would be able to, like, pronounce things with, like, teeth, but honestly, he doesn't look half bad. I mean, honestly, this Mario is looking pretty spot on. The eyes are a little bit off sometimes, but overall, this is a really solid looking Mario. Like, it's pretty faithful. He's got a pocket now, which I don't really think causes any harm. He's got shoelaces. Luigi technically did have shoelaces in Luigi's Mansion, so that's nothing new to me. But yeah, honestly, this I have to give a thumbs up. This is actually a pretty good Mario. I'd even say that Mario outdid the Sonic redesign. I thought the Sonic redesign was pretty okay. I think Mario actually managed to one-up it in terms of being close to the original, but updated. I actually really do like this direction. It was a really good. Sometimes the best answer is being close to the original source material, and I think that's the right way they went here. Yo, that toad is jumping with a backpack. That straight up breaks lore. All of the immersion is lost. This is literally the worst movie of all time. Mario is like not jumping very high here. I know it sounds weird to like say, wow, Mario's not jumping high, but that's really low. Like, I wonder if Mario's going to have a power boost in this movie, because those are some really pathetic jumps, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Mario Jumpman Mario, I am not impressed with those jumping skills right now. Oh, holy cow, look at Peach's castle. I mean, interestingly, it looks like there's not as many pipes as there was in the promotional material. But yeah. I mean, it looks like a great Mushroom Kingdom, honestly. This looks very lush. Still their own take on it, which I like. But yeah, it still feels like a Mario Mushroom Kingdom. It reminds me a lot of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show again. Which, I don't know. I feel like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show has a lot more staying power than a lot of, like, Nintendo fans really think it does. Because if you think about it, it establishes a lot of the character and, like, motivation of the Super Mario Bros. As a brand. Especially in terms of, like, what, 1989? I don't know. So it really is just going to be called the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Also, that font is straight up reminding me of the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. It's just the very bold font. Maybe they have a thing for it. But this is interesting because literally the first Super Mario Bros. Movie was called the Super Mario Bros. Movie. So now this is going to be really weird. Also, I kind of don't like how the movie is off-centered. I kind of don't like that in the logo. I don't know, that's a little weird. I would probably move that movie over a little bit. Just a heads up. Wow. Luigi just had the most exciting part of the trailer. Let's get a hold of that again, I suppose. I mean, Luigi's not looking half bad himself. I mean, Luigi obviously has a lot more character to him than Mario does. But honestly, he'll probably be he'll probably be the best character of this movie if I were not going to lie. I mean, usually Luigi is the best character just because he has an actual personality to him. But I like the dry bones. The dry bones look cool. I mean, obviously, it's easy to say that they didn't do a whole lot, but it's easy to see what direction they're going in now that we know confirmation of what like direction the characters' voices are heading in. I think that's huge. You could basically connect the dots with the story now. You know that the tone of humor they're going to have. You see a lot of the characters that they're going to be ending up using. So yeah, I think there was a lot that was surprisingly put into that small trailer. But yeah, it's just exciting. I really don't expect them to branch all out with their ideas either, honestly, in this Mario movie. Like, I really don't think that we're going to be seeing things like references to Delfino Plaza, or I mean, Isle Delfino, or Mario Galaxy, or too many references probably to Mario Odyssey. Just because I feel like they're gonna keep it traditional. I feel like they're kind of basing this one off Mario 64. Remember, you gotta have places to go when you think of sequels, because the first movie is always, for a movie like this, there's obviously going to be more Mario movies down the pipeline. It's just going to happen, and Illumination's probably going to have their name. They got their hands on Mario's name. So yeah, they're probably going to try pretty hard for this movie to make sure that it's actually pretty well done, and actually that makes it really exciting for me. Honestly, the most exciting thing about this was seeing what direction they were going to head in with the casting. And I feel like I'm a little bit reassured with Bowser, or Jack Black playing Bowser. I think I can buy it. There's a little bit in me that says that Bowser should be a little bit more menacing, even though he's more of a comic relief villain in a lot of the games. And Chris Pratt as Mario is probably my only thing that I'm like, I don't know. I just wish it was a little bit more like Mario. I mean, there's been so many different takes of Mario throughout the years. I still like it better than the Super Mario Bros. 3 Mario that they did. I think like Cat and Lou Albino is still probably one of my favorite Marios, and Charles Martinet obviously is the official Mario, so you can't really beat that. But the Super Mario Bros. 3 Mario is probably not my favorite Mario. I'm not the hugest fan. Yeah, I mean, it's better than Bob Hoskins Mario, to be fair. Way better than Bob Hoskins Mario. I mean, Bob Hoskins felt like a real Mario, where this one, it's still the cartoon Mario, but I don't know. Chris Pratt is probably the only thing that I'm a little bit questionable of. I mean, I still think that this could definitely be on the same par with like the Sonic movie or like the Angry Birds movies, of just being like video game movies for the sake of being video games movies. I'm sure they're going to be great. I mean, probably the same thing. Like if people thought that the Sonic movie was great, honestly, I have high expectations that this is probably going to match the Sonic movie in terms of how it represents the series, all the cute details, just being a good time for Mario fans. I'm pretty sure, I think it's kind of funny how Sonic did come first, because I'm pretty sure they're pretty much following Sonic's footsteps in a way. Obviously not being the live action and being fully animated, but I'm pretty sure they're going to take a lot of tones from the Sonic movie. So I probably would expect a lot more along those lines of what to get from this. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm probably the second most excited I've ever been for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, because that poster was really something, man. But yeah, it's great to see. Honestly, if there's any shout out that I want to give, that was a pretty impressive Toad. I'm not gonna lie. I might even be the most hyped for Toad right now. Toad or maybe Luigi. Just because maybe I feel like Charlie Day could provide a good Luigi, honestly. Charlie Day has a lot of good roles in the past. So yeah, that was Super Mario Bros. Movie, at least the first trailer for it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. And as always, take care. See ya.